Welcome back to the podcast, and welcome back to the Survive This series, week 13. Fellas, it's good to have you back. Let me hear your voices. Let everyone hear your voices. Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow. So enthusiastic. We're going to start out with a week 12 recap, get into what's been going on the last week. We're going to get into who won, who lost. We're going to get into some Thanksgiving-themed quick hitters. And then we're going to pick our teams. We're going to see who we're staying away from and who we're on the fence with.
Taylor, I feel like we got to start with Trevor because you picked the Niners, right?
He did.
I did pick the Niners.
Okay. Were you sweating that out a little bit?
No, it was fine. Brock Purdy just wanted to make me concerned about a first half, but everything else was fine.
He was trying damn hard.
He was trying damn hard.
At least he stopped it after the first half for the most part.
Nothing like those Vikings, but I've been told we can't touch on that today. So we're going to start with the largest comeback in Cowboys history. Shocks Eagles Nation. Let's talk about it.
You know, I watched a good part of this game, but it was really only when Philly was scoring. I have to admit, I walked away for a little bit because I just can't go another wonderful, the Eagles are winning again, and the Cowboys stink, and yada, yada, yada. But, man, it's a little different for the Cowboys. This Cowboys team didn't quit. Usually, historically, for us, our generation of people, 30-ish, I'll say, the Cowboys would give up. They'd go belly up. But they forced fumbles. They capitalized on turnovers. Dak had an incredible game. He's now the leader in passing yards for the entire franchise, which is pretty impressive. And they got it done. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, you're right. He passed Tony Romo and is now the franchise leader in that realm. So anything else you got to say about the Cowboys and the Eagles game, Trev?
No, other than you don't want to see either one of them win, but it's nice to see Philly lose.
Yeah, Dak threw for 354 yards, 2 touchdowns, and ran one in late. And let's jump right into Satan. He is still on the Chiefs side, and he blessed them with a BS victory over the Colts. That sucked. I was hoping the Colts would keep that score 20-0 or 20-3, whatever it was. Let's talk about that.
I was actually watching this one a lot more closely as the Vikings game because I just wanted the Vikings game to be over, which promptly it was over pretty quickly, thankfully. Because the Colts were really in the driver's seat for this whole game. They were playing really well. They were holding the Chiefs, and I was like, man, maybe this Colts team can actually be something. If they're going to go 10-2 and beat the Chiefs on the road, and the whole Monday morning quarterback thing started coming out of all the storylines that were going to come out of here, predominantly like what's wrong with the Chiefs. But boy, did they turn into a pumpkin in that second half against the Chiefs. They just completely abandoned Jonathan Taylor, which they have literally not done this entire year, and said, no, we're good, man. We're going to give it to Daniel Jones, who only threw 83 yards in the second half. It was a poor showing, and you just don't want to get close with the Chiefs at all, and you just knew they were going to make that comeback and win it, and it sucks, man. It sucks, because that Colts team, man, they've beaten some bad teams all year, and then they finally get up against some decent competition for the Steelers and the Chiefs recently, and it's not looking good. It is not looking good.
Got anything to say, Trevor, about that one? You watched the end of that one too, didn't you?
I just felt bad that I want the Colts to be the team for me now that the Vikings are clearly not going to be, but I don't know the Colts can hang in the playoffs here.
We should have a Vikings ticker. Every time it goes off, I put in a little sound effect. Ding, ding. See how many times we can say them and not talk about them. Josh Allen sacked 6 times in a loss against the Texans on Thursday Night Football. Man, they wrecked him. Let's talk about it.
So he had 6 touchdowns against the Bucs last week, and he got sacked 6 times against the Texans this week. I feel like if he gets one more 6, and then Satan will be on the Bills side, but we'll just watch for that. But this Texans defense, man, might be just the best in all of the NFL. Keeping them in the games. They got Davis Mills out there, and I will say the Patrick Ewing committee is monitoring C.J. Stroud closely. We do think Davis Mills might be just as good as C.J. Stroud. We're not sure yet. We don't want to make a full report on it. But the Texans just eke it out, and that defense keeps it close. And man, they caused some serious fits for that Bills team. That is not their MO.
Yeah, we'll have to take that one to the committee next year when we do our second annual Diane Warren Awards, which will be coming out the week before Christmas, everyone. That is going to be a long-form podcast that we have recorded already, so we're looking forward to getting that one to you guys. Let's talk about the Giants and the Lions. 1,000 total yards of offense, and Jameis Winston going out, catching a pass, stiff-arming a guy, and going in for a finger roll. Let's talk about it.
Trevor, is it fair to say Jameis Winston is the most entertaining damn football player that's ever existed?
I don't know if I'd go that far, but it was very entertaining.
Remarkable athleticism out of I can't even call him a young man, the old man that he is, to go out there, catches a pass from Gunnar Olszewski, who is from Bemidji. Remember, he's from Bemidji. Jameis is not, surprisingly. I know, he seems like a Bemidji man himself, but he's not. Slings it out there, stiff arms the defender, on his way to the touchdown. We had 1,000 yards of offense in this game. It was a complete, ridiculous game, but it was awesome. That was one of the best games of the entire year, and it makes me feel like the Lions are really stepping down a bit in the division.
Well, I mean, the whole end was on basically the coaching. I just don't understand it.
Well, they fired Dayball, so they have a human named Mike Kafka, which also, they fired the defensive coordinator after the game, so, might as well just fire everybody at this point and just let the players run their own plays out there. But, it was just ridiculous. Jahmyr Gibbs ran for a 69-yard touchdown right out of the gate once overtime
Play
started.
one.
He had like 250 yards. It was incredible. And the Giants just stink. They just stink so bad. Sorry, Kenny. That's a tough one to watch, but just ridiculous.
When you sent out that text message, did you see Jameis see his receiving touchdown? I had to read it like 4 times. I'm like, there's no way he had a receiving touchdown. I guess it was a little delayed. I didn't get any updates or anything. And then it popped right back up, and I was like, dang. Last week's slate of games, 38 entries survived. 1 entry was eliminating. Nothing really happened. The 49ers, Ravens, Seahawks, Lions, Packers, Rams, Jags, they all had individuals pick those teams. 1 team got eliminated with the Eagles. Ravens had 11, 49ers had 9, and Seahawks had 6. Lions had 5, so if the Giants actually pulled that one out, that would have been 5 individuals gone. So it is starting to come down to who's got good teams left. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch. You think any Thanksgiving drama is going to happen this week?
I think we've got some really, really good Thanksgiving games this year. I mean, we have Packers-Lions right off the bat. That's going to be a fun game. Then we have the Chiefs and Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Is Taylor Swift going to be in attendance? Maybe. And then the night game is Baltimore-Cincy, and Joe Burrow's coming back.
Wow.
Jamar Chase is back from his 1-game suspension. We got a really nice slate. And then we have that awkward-ass Black Friday game that's happening at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and it's the Eagles and I don't know who else. But, like, we've got a pretty nice slate. Thanksgiving usually isn't that good. It's usually not this great.
Yeah, it is. And I'm going to read these off right here, going in order. Tonight's game, happy Thanksgiving, by the way, everyone. We're going to get into a fun little quick hitter Thanksgiving themed here after this. Packers, Lions, and then you have Chiefs, Cowboys, like Matt said, and then you're going to go with Cincinnati and the Ravens, and then on Friday you're going Bears, Eagles. Bears,
Eagles. That's what it is. Okay.
Bears are hot. So that's tomorrow, and then we're going Saints, Dolphins on Sunday. These are all Sunday games. Texans, Colts, Falcons, Jets, 49ers, Browns, Rams, Panthers, Jags, Titans, Cardinals, Bucs, Vikings, Seahawks, Bills, Steelers, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, Commanders, and then on your Monday night game, you have the Giants playing the Patriots. But before we get into who we're picking, who we're staying away from, and who we're on the fence with, let's get into a fun little Thanksgiving-themed quick hitter. What's on your guys' Thanksgiving plate this year?
Not everything has to be football-related, fellas.
You're right.
We are connoisseurs of food. We have champagne taste when it comes to food.
Oh, for sure.
We only pick the finest of fine and the dandiest of dandy when it comes to the food world, right?
That's facts.
So, when you're assembling your plate, and I'm going to have some qualifiers here because I know other people do some different things, but I think I'm in a safe space to say, like, the main meats pretty much are turkey and ham, right?
Yes. Those are 1A and 1B, or 1A and 1A. Yep.
Could I throw in brisket as well?
Oh, for sure.
That has been something that my family has been doing a little bit more lately, and I know Taylor has done for you guys and, yada, yada. But I feel like brisket is making a little bit more of like this is a part of the Thanksgiving meal. Is that fair to say those are the three main meats that are accessible, unless you guys do like a fish or something like that?
We've never done fish, but we've done steak and prime rib multiple times. Well,
Okay.
actually, no, that's more for
Prime rib,
Christmas.
sure.
Never mind. That's more for Christmas. We are pretty traditional when it comes to Thanksgiving. We are switching it up this year, though.
What are you doing this year?
A little chicken bourguignon.
That's right. Yeah, you were telling me about
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Do you want to walk through the menu of your Thanksgiving? I vaguely know what mine is. My mother-in-law is hosting, and my mom is hosting on Saturday. So the only instructions I have is I need to make stuffing, which is fairly simple. So I'm curious what's on the menu for you guys.
Yeah, I'll walk through the menu, unless Trevor wants to get after it.
I don't know what our menu is. You tell me.
That's why I stepped up and was going to go through it. Well, I think Trevor's bringing the green bean casserole. That's a staple. You bring that every year. There's going to be boxed stuffing, stovetop stuffing. I know that. That's on the table every year. We're going no mac and cheese this year. That's usually a Christmas thing. Mashed potatoes, obviously. I don't know if we're going to do them like garlic. I do want to try putting top to tater in it, like a whole thing of top to tater. Danielle, the wife, is cooking this year. So I'm watching football, hanging out, playing cards. I'm just going to chill. And then we are doing a chicken bourguignon, which I think, and Trevor, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I've only had it with you guys. It's supposed to be a stuffed chicken dish, but we're actually doing the chicken, and then we're just going to put all the sauce on top of it. It's like bacon, and it's a cream sauce with like mushrooms, tomatoes, all that kind of stuff. Is that correct?
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Danielle makes it.
Beautiful.
It's great. What's on your menu?
Can I just give one PSA for Top Potato? Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys are listening, Top Potato, I know the big wigs at Top Potato are listening. You don't have to pay us. Just send us Top Potato. Okay? I'm fine with it. We will sponsor you. We will have ad reads for you every other word. I'm cool with it. Top Potato will literally change your mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving. Everyone will say, damn, I didn't realize Emerald was here. Like, bam, boom, pow. Throw it in your mashed potatoes. Don't do all the butter. Don't do all the milk. You're wasting your time. Put Top Potato in.
Give me a 1-minute message about top to tater, because I know it's a big Midwestern thing, and we have people listening from all over the place, and especially like out east. I don't know if a top to tater is a big thing out there, but what is it? It's sour cream based, isn't it?
I'm so glad you asked. It is sour cream with like chives and onion. It's pretty much like an onion dip, but in like a sour cream cheese kind of form. And you can dip your Fritos in it. You can dip your fingers in it. You can put it on top of whatever the heck you want. Put it on top of a burger. You could just eat it with a spoon, whatever you want to do with it. It is fantastic. If people don't have access to it, I will ship it to you. Just let me know.
Absolutely love that. What is on your menu? I hear brisket.
Well, I think my parents are doing brisket. That's been a big thing for my stepdad. He's done a lot of briskets lately. But it's really just the classics. It's really just the turkey, the ham, the sweet potatoes, the green bean casserole. My mom always puts out the absolutely horrifying, like jellied.
She go with the canned cranberries.
Yeah, so she puts that thing out. It's disgusting and whatever, but it's always just a wonderful spread. I will say this. I'm much more of a ham person over a turkey. The turkey makes me too sleepy.
Yeah, it's got something in it. I can't remember the name of it, but it does make you pass out.
And of course, we'll have the stuffing. I don't make a box-made stuffing. I make mine fresh, homemade, delicious, tasty. However, it's not like stuffed into a bird.
Okay.
So I know some people would probably balk at that. Again, if you have a problem with me, I'll send you some top potato. No problem at all. I'll pay the whole cost. Don't be mad at me. And then pumpkin pie, because it's the best.
Yeah, we'll have pumpkin. We'll have apple. I forgot about that. We'll have corn, cream corn probably. We'll have dinner rolls or some sort of bread. We have all the traditional stuff. We just don't do ham or turkey.
Trevor, on your plate, do you douse everything in gravy, or do you try to keep your areas like as clean as possible, as meticulous as possible, so everything is not touching and living in a swamp?
Everything touches. Everything's part of one food.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
it's all on one period. It's all one pyramid tonight.
That's
it is
right.
all
everything
one
goes
pyramid.
down the gullet. Yep.
I love it. All righty, let's get into what everyone is here for. They were here for the Thanksgiving talk, but who are we picking? Who are we staying away from? And who are we on the fence with? Let's start with Trevor. Who are you on the fence with? Because you are the only one that's alive still.
Oh, you're going with on the fence? Okay.
Yeah, go on the fence.
I don't have a true on the fence one here. I'm scared of everything now.
I would be too if you're this far along and you only got one life left.
Yeah, so I don't know. The on the fence just because of history with the Cardinals. The Cardinals always scare me. I don't know if I'd go with the Buccaneers.
Okay. Mayfield might be out. He has a AC joint sprain. He might have separated it, but it is on his left hand or left arm, I should say.
Oh, I was not aware of that part. So
Yep.
That would make more sense to stay away from that then.
Yep. So he could potentially be out, just so you guys know. Matt, who are you on the fence with?
I need you guys to just hear me out.
I'm hearing you.
Just trust me. I've been out since like week 6, so like I give really good advice. If you wanna shake it up, man, and if you really want to roll the dice, Titans over the Jags. Okay? Titans over the Jags, baby.
Hey,
listen.
Hey, I said Titans last week, and someone might have picked them, and hopefully they didn't listen because I was like, they're going to get their second win of the year.
Look, you want who I'm going to pick? The Jaguars over the Titans.
That's who you're picking, Jags over the Titans? Okay, all right. Let me do my spiel here. If you guys have crushed any Jaguars tape, aside from the Kansas City Chiefs win, they have looked like an abomination. They do not look like a 7-4 team. I do not trust that team at all. They crumble.
Any options?
They should have lost to their Cardinals this week in overtime. They should have lost that game. They lost that big game to the Texans. They are going down, 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 down. And I think the Titans looked pretty good against a good Seattle defense and only lost by 6 in that game. I know they were getting the brakes blown off them, whatever.
Never thought I'd hear that out of your mouth.
This might be your time. This might be your time to take the Titans if you want to get risky with it. But again, they're on the fence team.
Look, if you think the Cardinals and the Texans are the same as the Titans, you're losing it, Matt.
He might be.
They're so close.
I'm on the fence with the Patriots over the Giants. It's coming down where you might have to pick one of those teams. Maybe not, but Giants are looking good. They're scrappy. Patriots are good, so I would be on the fence with that. I would definitely pick the Patriots over the Giants, but that's my on the fence team. Who are you guys staying away from, Trevor?
Staying away from the Bills with their curse going on lately.
Yeah.
Over the Steelers here.
I was also in that camp. Bills over the Steelers. Stay away from that. Bills probably look nice, or you want to pick them, but they can get sacked 6 times, or they can throw 6 touchdowns, like Matt said. So who knows?
And we already touched on it, but the teams I'm staying away from, Tampa and Arizona. It's way too up in the air. This might be a Teddy Two Gloves versus Keaton Slovis matchup because Jacoby Brissett left the game last week for a little bit. I think he's on track to start again, but I just stay away from it. I don't know if you guys watched any of that Sunday night game when Teddy Bridgewater got into that game. He has no business being an NFL quarterback anymore. He should not be out there.
It's all right. He goes and coaches high school football for half a year, and then he gets picked up by a team and makes a couple million, and then goes back to coach high school football. Pretty good gig.
It's a great gig, but he should stick to coaching maybe.
Trevor, who are you going with this week?
I think I'm sticking with my Jaguars over the Titans.
You're going Jags over the Titans. I think that's what the wife's doing too. Danielle, she's still in it. She's picking everyone against the Titans from here on out.
From them, go hard into it.
Like I said last week, Titans you can pick against. Shoot, you almost can pick against the Vikings right now. Sorry, guys. You can pick against you can pick against the Commanders. You can pick against the Raiders. Like if you have those three teams. I'll leave the Vikings out of it just for the sake of me having friends at the end of this podcast. But you can pick any of those three: Chargers, the Broncos, or what was the other one that I said? I can't even remember.
Will always win the day that I bet against them.
Matt, who are you going with?
Chargers over Raiders, man.
Yeah.
The Raiders
Good
lost.
pick.
The Raiders lost to Shedeur Sanders. I don't know what else needs to be said.
Yeah,
like
that's a
that
very
pick.
good point.
I can't do it. I don't have that option.
Oh, you don't have that option. Okay, I held on to the Chargers this long, so I would have been able, and maybe a lot of people are not able to, but if you do, I mean, this is your time to use the Chargers
Yeah.
for sure.
The Raiders are absolutely garbage. Use the Chargers. Use them up. But I like your pick too, Trev. Jags over the Titans. Might as well.
Yeah, that's kind of a game where I'm getting limited on choices. I need to pick someone that can let me have a little bit of freedom in the upcoming weeks.
True.
Yeah, absolutely.
There it is. Quick little Thanksgiving special. Fun games on Thanksgiving tonight. And then you have a Black Friday game tomorrow. And then you got a full slate of games on Sunday. I appreciate it, fellas. Enjoy time with the fam. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all those fun things. We do appreciate hearing your guys' feedback. And if you have any questions, fire them away. Hope you're still alive. And Trevor, we hope you're still alive after next week.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. We'll see you guys.
Right.
Peace.